Yes, guys, you know what time it is. It's your boy David at the Irish Hotspur, Ireland's #1 Spurs fan.
With his boy Marcelo, the hype man, bringing you some positivity and finally some good news.
Yes, we are bringing you the preview to tonight's 4-1 win over Wolfsberger. What a result. Absolutely delighted to be back to winning ways. And to add to it, Gunnersaurus drew 1-0 with Benfica. So hopefully Super Jan can turn up to the Emirates and do what he does best, pop one in from a corner kick. It's been a great night for Spurs fans. So much positives tonight, Marcelo. And we're going to start straight away. What do you think of the starting lineup today?
Honestly, at first I was worried. You know what I mean? We saw some of the French players. We saw some of the players we did not want to start. But they did good today. And it was good. You know, we rested Kane. We rested some, we got to give Sonny basically a rest. You know what I mean? He only played 45 minutes. That's basically nothing for Sonaldo. We gave Hoiberg a rest. We gave 10 guy a rest. So let's hope that these guys go in there and full throttle and beat the spammers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%, 100%. We'll just give a few people a welcome to the stream. We have Kev Williams here. Big up, Kev. We have Lily White Lane. Big up, Lily White. We have Hamza Abdi. Big up, Hamza. He also says he's a college student. He finds it hard to watch the streams. But look, you're here watching now. That's the main thing, Hamza.
Yep.
We have welcome Will Stewart. We have 92 Flamethrower. We have James Watson. We have Jack McGrath. And we have CD. Look, it's an absolute. And we also have Matt Hayes. Big up, Matt Hayes, by the way. Make sure you get over and check out the watch along. Some great moments in it tonight. We had the three amigos back together. It was quite fun, I have to say, wasn't it, Marcelo?
Yeah, it was a throwback. You know what I mean? So it was good. It was awesome. It was good to see Maddie again. It's good to see you, David. You know what I mean? Shane, the pain, the love, the desire of being a Tottenham Hotspurs fan, and
well, it was all love tonight.
It was all love tonight, except for that penalty. You know what I mean? I'll say some of us got pretty angry at that penalty.
Yeah. Look, we'll get into that. We'll dissect the game. So, look, the starting lineup. Look, I'll be honest with you. You know, I did say before the game I was going to wash my hands. I was going to give Davies, Doherty, and Winks a clean slate. Nope. Honestly, for the first 15 minutes, all they've done was infuriate me and gave me every reason again to just dislike them. Dislike them as players. Look, another contentious moment was Vinicius not starting up top. Rightly so, in my opinion. Look, at the end of the day, why are we going to get Mourinho to invest in a player that's probably not going to be here after the summer? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He has to work with what he has for me. We also had a centre-back partnership of Toby and Dyer. Toby, I actually thought had a good game tonight. You know, his passing was on spot on.
Oh, the chances he created for Dele and I think also Sonaldo, fantastic. Some of his pings today was fantastic, and his passing from the back was really good. He was really opening up Wolfsberg. I'll say he was definitely our best defender that night. Although, I mean, he is competing against three clowns, so it's not really that hard to do that. But he looked really good, so can't knock that off him.
100%. We have Lucy Hayes singing and more. I want Matty on now. Look, Matty's busy, but Matty, if you do want to come on, just let me know. We have Dark Sunji 21. The whole Doherty situation is probably because of his COVID. What do you guys think?
No.
I'll get on to that now one second. And then Joe 27, hey lads, finally a win. Yes, exactly. Look, just on this comment here on look, honestly, like I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to know.
He was shit beforehand.
He's been shit.
He was shit before he got COVID. I'm sick of hearing excuses.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
He wasn't good. You know, he wasn't even that good before he got COVID. And, you know what I mean? Then he got COVID, and then we're like, okay, maybe, you know, I mean, the first month would be pretty bad. But how long has it been now since he got COVID? You know what I mean? Like, it's been a pretty long time. That's enough to recover. You know what I mean? Look at 10 guy. 10 guy got COVID in the beginning of the season. You know what I mean? So, nah. I think, honestly, to be fair, David, you know me. I said I was predicting Doherty to not be good enough in the club. Personally, I was not predicting him to be that bad, though. I did not predict that to be, you know what I mean, to be that bad. But yeah, no, I didn't have any expectations for Doherty in the first place.
No, neither did I. And we welcome Kenneth Tottenham Hotspur here with 50 Norwegian. Am I going to say Coronas? Am I right? Let me know. Pint of Guinness on me for the victory this evening. Thank you very much. To be honest with you, I'm not a big drinker, but you know what? I'll celebrate it with a burger for you. How's that? I'll compromise with you. So I will. Marcelo, Lily White Lane wants to jump on. Is there any chance you can send him on the link?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's brilliant. So Lily White Lane. But look, back onto the starting lineup. We had Winks and Sissoko in midfield. To be honest with you, I actually thought they kind of failed to stamp their authority on that game tonight. That's just my opinion. Of course, then we started with Dele Alli, Gareth Bale, Son as well.
Yeah, Sonaldo.
Brilliant. Sonaldo, absolutely brilliant.
What a goal! He had
what a goal.
He had to work for that one. You know what I mean? I know the cross was a pretty good cross from Bale, but if you look at it, Sonny had to time that header perfectly, and he timed that header. It was a nice goal when you look back on it. And but I mean, come on, man, the goal of the day was probably that second goal. Well, actually, no, I'll say this: that Lucas Moura goal was also a peach, man.
Yeah, that was nice.
Peach, but that goal had a deflection, but that Bale one, man. That was a bullet, just an absolute rifle. That is prime Gareth Bale. We've been saying it. You know what I mean? Like we want to see some glimpses. We never expected to get the prime Gareth Bale back. Nobody expected it, but we wanted to see glimpses of it, and that was a big glimpse. You know what I mean? The cut back, then the bullet. Oh, that was fire.
Yeah. 100%. I just want to say a big thank you very much to Kenneth Tottenham Hotspur with the super chat. It means a lot. Thanks very much. Honestly, it all goes to helping providing better content and help me be able to make this full time and stuff like that. So big yourself up and thank you very much. It really is appreciated.
Also, Lily White, I sent you the link, by the way, in case you were wondering.
Oh yeah, so, grand job, happy out. Yeah. Look, I'm absolutely delighted. We'll start off with the Bale assist for Son. Look, Bale knew exactly where he was putting that. He already knew where Son was, and Son, on his knees, ready to accept, bowing down to the great ball. A nice little header through the legs into the bottom corner, tidy finished. Yep. And interestingly enough, Mourinho after the game said, it's a special moment for Son because the Puskas Award winner was playing in the Puskas Stadium. Brilliant. Yep. Do you know what I mean? And it's a special moment for him, and especially to score. And it'll do his confidence a world of good now, won't it, Marcelo?
Absolutely. And I mean, this whole talk about Son hasn't been in form. If you really look at it, he has actually been in pretty good form. You know what I mean? He scored against West Brom. He looked great against Everton. I mean, that Everton game, that was probably one of his, I think that Everton game was probably his better performance, to be honest. He got like 4 assists. And I mean, he looked off against City, but I mean, I don't really put that down to him. I put it really down to the defense and, you know what I mean, how shit we were. But, you know what I mean, today, it's what I tell you, you get the ball to Sonaldo, David. What I tell you, give the ball to Sonaldo, he scores. You just need to give the ball to him. So it is what it is, man. But yeah, Sonaldo is back, baby. He's back. He's never left. I told people he never left, but he's, you know what I mean? I guess he's back now.
Yeah, 100% he's back, lad. 100%. Look, it was a good cameo for him. Took him off nice and early. Give him a rest for Sunday. He's back. He's going to be on form. Then we're going to move on to the Bale goal, which was the next bit of action in the game. With Doherty. Matt Doherty actually played him in. For me, Doherty. Look, I thought he was decent going forward, but defensive, oh my God. The guy, honestly, for the first 20 minutes, he couldn't get control of the ball. It was like a ping pong ball. It was hard to watch, to be honest with you, as a fellow countryman, Irishman. Probably a bit embarrassing. I felt myself going a bit red looking at him, to be honest. But
first touch.
He played Bale in, and like you said, Bale with the backfield. It stops dead. As soon as it stopped dead, I knew it was going in. But it gave me an absolute solid hard-on erection. I'm not even messing myself. Absolutely quality.
It gave me flashbacks. That goal gave me flashbacks. You know what I mean? I was like, you know what I mean? Like when I saw him celebrate that, you know what I mean? When I saw him score that goal, I didn't even see that Gareth Bale, you know what I mean, that we see now. I legitimately saw the number 11, you know what I mean, the short hair. I was like, oh my God, this gave me childhood flashbacks just seeing Bale do that. It's fantastic. I love seeing that.
It was, and as soon as it stopped that, I just knew it was going in. It was an absolute great finish. And like you said, it was good. It was good to see that side of Gareth Bale again, I have to say.
Yeah.
We will go into his performance more in depth a bit later on. We will just run through the highlights in the games. But honestly, I believe they're actually still looking for that defender. Apparently, he's still sliding through the streets of Budapest, and they don't know where he is. Apparently, the file missed for person report because, my God, he snapped them advertising boards in half. Gareth Bale completely sold them.
He's sold on.
Completely sold them.
Yes,
Absolutely
get him.
brilliant. Willie White Lane, welcome to the stream. What do you think about Gareth Bale's goal?
Look, I thought it was absolutely brilliant. That's Champions League final Bale. That's 2011-12 Bale. That's the old Bale. And you know what? It was absolutely fantastic to see him like that. You know, I'm not going to get carried away because he had a great performance against Wickham and then didn't really show himself since then. But you know what? If tonight's anything to go by, Gareth Bale is back. Sign the papers, do the dotted work. Gareth Bale is back and he's in full force and he's ready for the North London derby in a month where we're going to thrash Arsenal. And as I say, Bale, you know, he looked really, really good. That goal was absolutely fantastic. Like you say, that guy's probably... Legend has it, that guy's still sliding around the streets of Budapest right now. Legend has it, you know. But as I say, that was absolutely brilliant. And then, you know, there was a couple downsides to the performance. But at the end of the day, right, I look at it from a standpoint as all we needed to do today was win the game. It didn't matter how many goals we scored, how we did it, whether we played defensive, offensive. We just needed to win. And we did it
by a big margin.
You know, yeah,
you
exactly.
Know what I mean? And we did that.
We won 4-1, a massive win. And although it's in Budapest and it's not their home ground, that's away goals. You've got to look at it from a standpoint as that's away goals. So I just put this tie to bed. If I was honest, focus more on the Premier League now, see how good we can, see what we can really get out of that one. But as I say, looking forward to the round of 16 and the road to the Europa League final has just begun. And trust me, you know, everyone else in this competition, they're neutrals. Arsenal, they've been in this for ages, right? And they just come off an awful draw with Benfica, but they've been in this for ages, right? We're new to this because we're too good for this competition. Let's be honest here. We're too good for this competition. And we've come in, we're just going to absolutely dominate. But as I say, Bale was really, really good.
Yeah, we'll talk a bit more. We'll go more in depth into his performance in a little while. The next thing that happened in the game, lads, Hugo Lloris's save. Oh my God. I honestly think I'll remember that for the rest of my life. That was an unbelievable save. Let's be honest, man.
What a world Hugo. You know that reminded me of. You know what that save kind of reminded me of? Remember that game against Leverkusen? Where, like, you know what I mean, that guy, he hit the ball and Lloris just literally right on the line. He just snatches the ball in the last second. That's some Hugo Lloris type of save. Man, that was fantastic. I mean, listen, we all know what he is. He's a great shot stopper. I just think he's just getting on with the age still, you know what I mean? I think, you know what I mean, although he had a fantastic game, he kept us in the game. I think he's, you know, we should be looking for a replacement. He's, you know, his legs, you know, sometimes he seems hesitant to come out off his line, a little bit slower, but listen, can't say nothing but good about Hugo today. He did his job.
Yeah, he did, to be fair. And we have Brad Matthews here. The first half was like watching your favourite band reform and playing all the greatest hits. 100%, Brad. Couldn't agree more. It was absolutely brilliant. We've had weeks of negativity, and we finally had something to be positive about. Yeah. And look, for me, one of the most positive runs of the game, lads, Lucas Moura. Absolutely sliced open the defence. You know what I mean? He absolutely skinned three of them. Wow. May as well call him the butcher boy because he did. He skinned them alive. Yeah, and honestly, great finish. Another great performance today. Honestly, shades of Ronaldinho on that performance there. Brilliant.
That was shades of, you know, his basically his Ajax performance. You know what I mean? So, in my opinion, it was just like I wish we could see that more from Lucas because we know he's a good player, but it's just, you know, sometimes there's an inconsistency. But man, he looked fantastic. I mean, he was just on it. He was just dribbling everybody, taking everybody on, and I felt like when we took him off, really, we lost that. We lost that, you know, explosivity. We kind of lost a little bit, you know, of that, you know, that fire. You know what I mean? But we looked a little bit shaky in the second half. But man, Lucas looked incredible.
Yeah, 100%. Little White Lane.
Look, Lucas was absolutely incredible. Like you say, he was brilliant. Weaving in that play, absolutely fantastic. He was my man in the match as well. You know, people saying Doherty, I can't really understand that, but for me, Moura was dribbling out of Moura was just dribbling in and out of players like no one's business. He was absolutely fantastic. As I say, that goal, you know, he just went through players, and you could hear Jose Mourinho shouting, "Run, Lucas, run," and so he did. Now, if Lucas does that every single game, bet your money he's going to be our first team starter. He's going to be our first team right winger. But what I fail to understand is the inconsistency. The inconsistency with wingers such as Moura. But I'm really hoping that, I mean, this performance tonight, he just absolutely dominated. So I'm really hoping we can go off that. And for me, he deserves a place on Sunday in the team. You know, Bergwijn's been all right, but I think Moura does deserve that place in the team. You know, he really came out there and he basically showed saying, you know, it's not just a one-way ticket for Steven Bergwijn to get in that team. You know, I'm still here. I'm still at Tottenham Hotspur. Remember me? Ajax remember this. And I'm coming back to get my first team place. And, you know, he really did show that. So for me, Moura gets man of the match. He was fantastic.
And I'll say this, David. He is a player that, you know, runs with momentum. You know what I mean? When Lucas, I remember, you know, even before the Ajax game, he had some momentum in him. He got that hat trick against Huddersfield. You know what I mean? He was doing really well. He was getting a couple assists here and there. And he actually had some momentum before the Ajax game. And I think maybe we should start him against West Ham to see if he can keep, you know what I mean, try to keep that momentum going. Because when he is, you know, hitting all cylinders, Lucas Moura is an insane player when he's hitting all cylinders. Insane. He honestly can take on a whole team when he's has in that right mindset.
Yeah.
We seen it against United. We seen it against Ajax. We even saw it against Barcelona. He was massive for us in Barcelona. Yeah.
No, look, he loves the European game. He really does. I'll give him that. You know, he was brilliant tonight. Again, I agree. Probably my man of the match. Very positive. Look, usually the guy's frustrating because he runs down a lot of dead ends, blind alleys. But tonight, he was positive. You know, he won us so many free kicks, getting us up the field. Every time he could, he was looking to take on his man. Absolutely brilliant. I love this comment here from Knowledge is the Power One as well. Money, golf, man bun in that order. Absolutely brilliant. Love it. As well as, don't forget the super chat feature is there as well. Every little you know, help me basically keep getting this content out as well. So just letting you know that option is there if you do want to use it. We have Will Stewart here. Big up Will. He was on the watch alongs as well. Don't think Moura is right winger. He has been playing better out of that position lately in more of a 10 type role. Yeah,
he
look,
is right.
Me, if you can make Lucas a bit of a free spirit in the team, you know, just let him get on the ball and cause havoc, be direct, drive at teams. You know, you probably would get the best out of Lucas, being honest. But look, we're going to move on from the Lucas goal because it was absolutely brilliant. But look, honestly, Marcelo, Lily White Lane, honestly, I'm starting to question, are the players on an individual mistake bonus? Because again, what was Sissoko doing?
I don't know.
What was he doing?
And you know what I mean? That's the one thing, you know what I mean? Like it's like, yeah, we won. We want to be positive. But like I even said it during the live stream. I would have preferred if Wolfsberg just did some amazing, brilliant, you know, dribble past Davies and, you know, put an amazing cross and, you know what I mean, scored a goal. But it wasn't even that the case. We just kind of gifted them the penalty. And that's kind of been the, you know, the latest thing in the last couple of games, you know what I mean? And it's just like, it's so annoying because it's like we gifted Everton a penalty. We gifted, you know, City a penalty, and we gifted them a penalty today. It's just like, you know, like when are we gonna stop gifting these? It's not like they're doing anything. We're just gifting them these goals. It's annoying. It's very frustrating.
It gets really annoying. It is very frustrating. And we have D-Tex Kane here asking for player ratings. We will get onto that. Don't worry about that. Look, Robert, what do you make about the penalty? Because honestly, look, you know, don't get me wrong. Like the second half, it wasn't just him. Look, the team was poor.
Yeah.
It was like, you know, that a lot of people will try and blame Mourinho, like, you know, saying, "Oh, we dropped off again." It wasn't Mourinho. The players were too static, not playing risky passes, playing the safe passes, you know, playing it backwards the whole time. Stop playing forward. And in all honesty, that pressure alone led to that mistake happening from Sissoko. And that mistake just showed how casual they were as well. You know what I mean? It just shows how casual they were. I just want to, we have a super chat here from James Watson. Big up, James Watson. Big help to the channel. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. He says, great content, lads. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. And look, guys, I will be doing a fan show soon as well, where I'll be putting the link in for people to come on and join and have their say and basically show my appreciation to the Harris Army out there. So big up, James. Thank you so much. But look, Robert, do you think, the way we started the second half with, like, a lack of intensity, a lack of aggression, a lack of, like, the killer instinct, do you think that caused a mistake from Sissoko?
Yeah, it really did. But before I get into that, I just want to say, like you say, David, guys, please get your super chats. And if you want to see more fantastic content from the Irish Hotspur, please get your super chats. And, it helps them out so much. I love coming on here. Producers, if you ask me the best Tottenham Hotspur content on YouTube, where it's raw passion, no filter, you come out here and you say what you want to say. So as I say, it's a pleasure being on here again. And
Absolutely.
please, guys, get your super chats in if you can. And, it's really frustrating we conceded that goal, if you ask me, because it kind of puts kind of a bad moment into what was a really, really good first half performance. That first half was one of the best performances I've actually seen from us all season. That first half, we were really, really attacking, fast paced on the ball, passing it around. I almost felt like I was watching Bielsa's Leeds, and honestly, I thought that first half was really, really good. But that second half, like, for me, it was a real soft penalty.
Kind of like a West Ham flashback, you know what I mean?
Exactly,
like, go 3-0 up, kind of casually stroll.
Yeah, but what I'll say is, like, about that penalty, it was really, really soft. But you got to deal with it right now. Those are the rules in football. I don't like them. I'm sure many other people don't like them. But, you literally touch someone with your pinky and they're going down on the floor and you're giving away a penalty. It's just individual mistakes, and it's
becoming a team, though. These penalties, it's becoming a slight concern, isn't it?
And then people, and then look, honestly, if in that second half, the amount of times we gave away possession, and thank God it didn't cost us goals, but I can point out in that second half so many mistakes when certain people didn't have their men marked. Ben Davies got spun by he got spun by a right winger from Wolfsberger.
Honestly, I was saying to Marcelo, the only shape that guy learned in school was a circle, because honestly, he only knows how to turn around. That's all he knows how to do, and it's not sharp.
Honestly, it's getting to a point. I'm getting to a point where I just watched Benfica, and Jan Vertonghen, who is like 33, 34 years old, dealt with like Saka and like a lot of these other, youngsters who are way better, a lot better than Davies ever would.
Yeah.
Like, and that's insane. You know what I mean? Like we let this guy go to keep Ben Davies. You know what I mean? It's just, man, stop it. You know what I mean?
Look, Ben Davies, for me, though, he's a player who's had 6 years to adjust to this left-back position, and he hasn't done it. He's had 6 years to be a first-team starter, and he hasn't done it, and once again, the only reason we still have him is because of this board, because they've left it for so long and renewing a contract, basically.
I will touch on Ben Davies in a second, because I do have one thing I want to say. Just a couple of comments here, and we have a super chat to get to as well. Celery Agent, did the burger taste better with a little bit of Bale sauce on it, David?
Yep.
Look, I'll be honest with you. I haven't had my burger yet, because I've been on the go, doing other channels and being on the watch along, which I thoroughly enjoy as well. I absolutely love doing it. So I haven't had my dinner yet, but I will be getting around to that shortly. But honestly, it did taste a little bit better with Bale. He gave me the full trimmings, the whole lot. So let's go. And then we also have the super chat here from Martin Mungan. Big up, Martin Mungan. Really do appreciate it.
Brilliant.
Thank you so much. Big help to the channel, man. Helps me keep getting the content out here. You're an absolute gem. Really do appreciate it. Hey, man, didn't realise you have super chats now. Big fan of all three of you. Even though I'm United fan, all the best, lads. No, look, all fans are welcome. We all love a bit of debate. Just be warned, when United's turn do come round, I will have a few choice words to say about United. But it's all banter. But honestly, big up yourself. I'm glad you enjoyed the content. Thank you so much. And thanks for helping the channel, bro. Really do appreciate it. But look, lads, let's get on to Ben Davies.
Shit.
Lads, honestly.
No, he's shit. He's shit. Like, honestly, do we need to go anywhere? It's just, he's so bad. I've never seen a footballer as bad as Ben Davies. I said it on the stream. I have never. You can
he's
honestly.
Like the skinny Humpty Dumpty. He keeps falling over.
honestly, do you know what?
I would literally take his boots off him and send him out to a kid that is aspiring to be a footballer. Do you know what I mean? That can't afford them because of circumstances, situations where they're born, things like. Take them off them and send them over to them, because they're going to get much more use. They're going to see much more grass than what that chap does. He's an absolute disaster, and I'm fed up with him. I cleaned the slate on the live watch along for this guy today.
Yeah.
And honestly, he just gets spun again. It's really irritating.
By
it's really
everyone.
irritating.
And every single chance came from the left-hand side. Every, great cross came from the left-hand side. I'm sick of it. Every time. He can't defend. Like, okay, if you're getting ripped up by, Salah, from Sterling, I can maybe understand it. You know what I mean? You're backup. You're not really first team. But fuck's sake, man, this guy's getting, ripped up by the guys that make me fucking bread. You know what I mean? In the morning. You know what I mean? They're getting ripped up by, factory workers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I remember in Poladiv, he completely got spun by his man. Poladiv. Those guys, not even kidding, those guys literally were Greek yogurt, factory workers. Some of those guys. Like, no, that's not even a meme. Some of them were legitimately part-time workers. And he is getting absolutely spun by them. I'm so sick of Ben Davies. My dad is 40 years old. He used to play semi-pro level, and I guarantee you, if he went 1-on-1 against Davies, I put my money on my dad to go past him. He is that bad of a footballer. He is that low of IQ of a footballer. My dad is 40 years old, 43 years old, or something like that.
Yeah, but lad, honestly, whenever the ball goes down his side, it's like that winger has. Whoever plays out there just has all the time in the world to pick what he wants. A couple of super chats here again, lads. We have Adam Fox with €10. Thank you so much. Great win today, lads. It's always good to see us win. A win against West Ham will do nicely. They always treat Spurs matches like an FA Cup final. Yeah, 100%. Look, West Ham are going to turn them into the Spanners. We're going to ruin their song, Blowing Bubbles. We're going to absolutely destroy it. We're going to come up there sharp, and we're going to burst every bubble in the place. Honestly, I can see us turning them into the Spanners, and they're going to look like scammers by the time the season is done, because the crash down to reality is happening for them. It's their cup final. They always turn up for it, to be fair. But you know what? I'm confident going into this one, Adam. But honestly, bro, thank you so much. You're really helping the channel. You're really helping me out. Honestly, really do appreciate it. Big yourself up.
And also, let me ask you this, David. I know Matty is not having a watch-along for the West Ham game.
Yeah.
But I'm available. So if you want to do something, you want to do a watch-along, I'm definitely down. And you know what I mean? Let's get Lily White Lane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He deserves to also do a watch along with us.
Yeah, 100%. Look, I look into it because I don't know whether, like honestly, I want to give Matty the chance to do it on his channel to keep the momentum going, keep it going.
Yeah.
So look, we'll speak to Matty, see what he wants to do. If not, I'll ask him then, is it okay for me to do it here? But honestly, I'd rather do it on his channel and keep the momentum going. You know what I mean? So, but no, look, honestly, either way, we're doing a watch along.
Yeah.
We have Brad Matthews here as well with another super chat. Big up, Brad.
Come on, Brad.
£5. It's nice to see everybody happy, and tomorrow's Friday, West Ham Sunday. Confident. Brad Matthews, 100%. I'm confident. Look, I said it. During the week, as well on various other channels like Holly's, Matty's channel and stuff like that. I'm very confident going into this game.
Fuck West Ham. They're crap.
Honestly,
they're crap.
I hate them. They're a derby game. I'm really confident.
No, listen, look, everybody's bigging them up, you know what I mean? Because they got a Champions League spot, you know what I mean? The season isn't over yet, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, these guys are acting already like, you know what I mean? Like, they won a trophy because they got, fourth place spot. Okay, congratulations. I don't even think they're fourth place anymore. Aren't they like fifth or something? So, I mean, they're not even... Yeah, so they're not even like in the Champions League anymore. So they're bragging like, you know what I mean? Like, that's how 10 pot they are. They're bragging about, reaching a fourth place spot for 2 minutes. You know what I mean?
No, honestly, we're going to turn that Bowden lad into. We're going to nickname him Plowman, because honestly, all he's going to be doing is eating turf all afternoon. Honestly, that's all I can see happening. We have Sergi Regulon back.
Yep, honestly, we have Aurier, we have Tanganga.
I forget Regulon's actually back for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he is. He is.
I would like Tanganga that game at centre back.
Yeah, 100%. But look, we'll get back into this game tonight. Honestly, Brad Matthews, Adam Fox, everyone else tonight, thank you so much. It really does mean a lot. Honestly, you're helping the channel grow. You're helping me out big time. Really, really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yep. So look, we've talked about the sloppy second half, the mistake, this, that, and the other. They also had another chance, and it was millimeters from being in. They absolutely throttled the bar. Do you know what I mean? Came down, bounced on the line. Unlucky, but it was the wake-up call we needed.
Yep.
Because Jose made substitutions. And we went and killed the game off, and Vinicius killed it off at the end. May I add, overall disappointing, but a fox in the box for that goal. He stayed tuned in, switched on, and he wanted to be there first. He showed the hunger, the desire, the passion, and he got there. Marcelo, before we ask Robert, what do you think of Vinicius' goal? What do you think of his
Look,
performance overall as well?
I thought the goal was nice. It was a good peach, you know what I mean? It was a poacher's goal, you know what I mean? A striker's goal, like a real number 9 goal, you know what I mean? Like in
Yeah.
that position. As far as like Vinicius, man, you know, it's just like I think, yeah, he hasn't been fantastic, but I don't think he has been as bad as you say he is. You know, David. He does the job. You know what I mean? But like, I agree with you. I think 35 million for him is ridiculous. I think that's a ridiculous price to ask. If that's the case, I wouldn't get him. But like, if Benfica said, you know what I mean, look, we'll offer you 10, 15 million, I would take it. I think he has quality. I think he has potential. You got to remember, this is a new league. This is, a new team, new language that he's learning, and he's got already
Yeah.
what, 8 goals? He's already got 8 goals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or maybe more than that. I think he's already has like 12 goals or something. I don't know. I don't know if
Yeah.
Lillard.
I just want to say to this guy, you will never catch me out. I'm way too tuned in and smart for this stuff. You may catch Robbie out on AFTV, Goldbridge, people like that. You will not catch me out your shots far out. But you know what? I challenge you. Do your best, because I genuinely don't think you will get me.
That is a good name though. But but like with Vinicius, he did his job. I think saying, oh no, by the way, Will Stewart, you may be 40, but I guarantee you, I see those weights behind you. I see the weights behind your house, bro. I mean that guy is fit, bro. He may be 40, but he's fit, bro. I bet he is skid Ben Davies. My money is on Will to skid Ben Davies, man. But But yeah, no, back to Vinicius. I thought he was fine. You know what I mean? 6, 7 out of 10 performance. He got the goal. That's what you expect from a backup. He's never gonna be Harry Kane. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
think if you expect him to, go back, track back, be a number 10, be a defender, be you know what I mean, a right winger, left winger, he's never gonna do that. That's only Kane, man. You know what I mean? Kane is
Yeah.
irreplaceable.
100%. 100%. Robert, what do you think of Vinicius' performance tonight?
Look,
By the
Vinicius,
way,
he
it's Don
came.
Robbie. It's not Robert. It's Don Robbie. All right.
Don Robbie, what do you think of the performance tonight?
Look, I thought he came on and he did his job really. You know, he got himself a goal, and for me, I feel bad for Vinicius. He's the backup striker we've been looking for so long, and honestly, I see Daniel Levy. No way do I see him paying 38 million in the summer. And something else I want to touch on. We were speaking about Ben Davies before. For me, he frustrated me tonight. I honestly think I think my gran could spun. I think my gran could honestly run past Ben Davies, and she could do it. Like she could do it with a jam sandwich in her hands. That's how easy it is.
Yeah.
That's how easy it is. Look, and he frustrated me. But on the positive side of things, like you say, right, Vinicius, for me, he's the backup striker we've been looking for so long. He's the type of guy who gets into those areas, a proper target man up top. Till he can get headers into the back of the net, and he just puts the ball into the back of the net. End of. And that's what you need him to do. He's a backup striker, and he's the type of backup striker we've been looking for so long. But what frustrates me is how he's got a price tag of 38 million. I really like him.
Look, Spurs just accepted that just to get the loan deal across the line. They were never ever going to pay them.
Yeah,
that's my opinion. Like it's like with what they've done with Fernandez. Get the bodies in, but honestly, never ever going to pay it. Honestly. Yeah. But look, lads, I want to move on to some very positive.
Who do Benfica think they are, man? Those guys were like charging 40 million for Jetson. They were charging 38 for Vinicius. Like these men think they have like prime Ronaldo or something like that, bro. What the? I don't know, man.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Big up Island Life. Welcome to the stream, brother. Look, Dele's performance. We're going to start with you, Marcelo, then we'll go on to Don Robbie, and then I'll have my say. Very positive today. Brilliant.
I thought, it's like you said, I thought he was very good. I thought he came in, he showed the right intensity. It's a good first step. I'm not going to go say, oh, he's back, or, you know what I mean? Like, it is, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you know what I mean? You start him every game. No, I think we need to take him in slowly, but I think it was a positive start. It was a positive start, and I really liked it. He looked really involved in the game, and he looked hungry again. The only concern I would have is that he did look tired, but he hasn't played 90 minutes football. He hasn't played football in quite a bit, so that's the only you can expect him. And I think he's still, I don't know why, he's still lacking that killer instinct that he used to have. You know what I mean? He you know what I mean? Like, I feel like Dele Alli of old would have gone a hat trick. You know what I mean? Dele Alli of 2016 would have gone a hat trick today. You know what I mean? He had so many chances, and you know what I mean? It was tough, but look, listen, it was a good performance and a good start.
Yeah. Look, it's a platform to build off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What do you think, Don Robbie?
Look, I think Dele was really, really good in this game for me, and I think, that nutmeg, that's the stuff that Brad Bobley will be talking about on Saturday morning on Soccer AM. Trust me when I say that, because that was really, really nice. I feel like he was unlucky not to score. He was skillful in the game. But for me, like you say, he's lost all that motivation. For me, he does all these tricks and flicks and stuff, but you don't see Dele Alli running around and chasing down the ball. And as much as we praise Gareth Bale, I also saw him kind of wimp out of a couple of challenges, with that keeper mistake. I kind of saw him wimp out of that, and I'm like, come on, Bale, but he did his stuff beforehand. No criticism whatsoever towards him. But Dele, for me, I thought he looked good. He deserved to score that goal. Obviously, it was really nice clearance, but
he did.
For me, I just don't think he has that same motivation anymore. And when you're a player who's got an attitude, no matter how good you are, Jose Mourinho will not take you in with love and arms. He simply won't. Because for me, Jose Mourinho looks at a player, don't matter what age you are, whether you're 20, whether you're 19, 18, whether you're 35. If you're good enough to play, you will play. And recently, for me, Dele Alli, he's a good enough player, but let's be real here. He hasn't got the right attitude now. I feel like Eric Dyer, I can't stand Eric Dyer.
No.
Dave's positive day, I'm not going to mention him for too long, but I can't stand Eric Dyer because he makes so many individual mistakes, but he kind of had that motivation. Other players, they kind of have that respect. And Dele Alli, he's just got attitude. It's a bit like, well, you don't play me, well, I'm going to go and be, salty as a pretzel and post a picture of me on Instagram, basically sitting there trying to signify something, basically get people sharing me around. So Dele Alli, I thought his performance today was good. He made a couple flicks and tricks, but for me, I don't see a future with him at Tottenham. I've got to be real. And for me, Daniel Levy, right, he can get my criticism sometimes, but he can also get my praise. But how dare you step in and say this deal's not being complete? Hang on a second. You're the owner. You provide the funds to the manager who wants to sell players or bring in players. How dare you tell him that he can't sell this player, basically, just because you like him? Because you can provide the funds. You're willing to provide the funds and say that you can sell him for that, but you don't want him to go. So Daniel Levy basically says, no, I don't want him to go. It's like, it's not your job to do that. Are you the manager? No. Are you the one scouting the players and basically selling the players? No, so don't butt in and do that. But for me...
Well, Poch has been saying the whole time, Lily White. This is what Poch has been saying the whole time. You know what I mean? Pochettino kept saying this. You know what I mean? He kept saying, "Oh, don't call me manager. Call me, you know what I mean, like a coach or whatever." Because I'm not a manager. You know what I mean? I don't make the decisions. And I gotta agree with you with the Levy there. It's like he needs to respect Jose. Jose does not want Dele Alli, and Dele Alli does not want to play for Jose. It does the club no benefit. It does no benefit. Not only the club, but the player and the manager. It does no benefit from all sides.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. But look, Dele's performance tonight has given it a platform to maybe prosper over the next few months, because we will need to dip him in and out. As well, look, if they can repair the relationship, honestly, I do believe if the two of them could get on the same wavelength, that relationship would be absolute fire. It would be fire, right? I believe that. But look, what Dele Alli gave us today, and I've criticised Dele Alli a lot, and rightly so, his attitude pisses me off. Do you know what I mean? And he's been poor anytime he's played. He was poor against Everton, poor against City. I didn't actually want him played tonight because of that. But look, lads, we have to admit he came out. He proved us wrong tonight. He proved us wrong.
He looked good.
He was absolutely brilliant. He showed.
He needs to do that. He needs to do that for like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I will.
He needs to build a rank.
I'll get on to that. But look, he showed glimpses of the old Dele tonight, running in behind. He was very positive. What I loved most was seeing him actually play and smile, playing with a smile on his face, which was brilliant to see. As well, the other thing, it looked like he had his aggression back, his bite. Do you know what I mean? Even Jose was saying, he picked up a yellow, which I think is in reference to his aggression. He's getting his bite back, his love for the game back. Because we all know Dele Alli has that side to the game where he kind of needs to make a tackle and feed off that and get going. So it's a platform to build off tonight. But like you were saying, Marcelo, he needs to do it more regularly now. He needs to do it more regularly. Would I start him against West Ham personally? No. I would bring him off the bench.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. But I just want to get on to a few more comments here, lads. We have Kev Williams, a big fan of the channel. So we're going to appease him here. David, great show as always. buddy, you're hitting 5K before long. Can I get a score prediction from each of you for the West Ham game, lads? We'll just go through this quickly because I have a super chat and a couple of other comments I want to get through there quickly. Me, I'm going to go us to beat West Ham. I'm going to go 2-0 us to beat West Ham. Marcelo?
3-1.
2-1 for me.
On Rob? 2-0. Yeah, so there you have it, Kev. Hopefully we made you happy. We have Kieran Kaiser. Love the stream, guys. Dele was okay. He didn't play too bad. Yeah, look, that's my opinion. But look, he does have to do it for longer as well. I think we can agree on that.
I would start him in the West Ham game. Honestly, I would. I would start. I would start Dele in the West Ham game.
I wouldn't. I'd bring him off the bench. Being honest, that would be my opinion.
I want to see if he can build a run. You know what I mean? He finally got this momentum. I would hate to just, bench him. I want to see if he can build a run for himself. But yeah, go. I'm sorry, David. Go ahead.
No, you're grand. Great content. We have James Jarvis here. Great content as always. Usually being in America, I watch them after the match. But glad to be able to join the live today. Keep up the good work. Money's first. Big up. Honestly, actually, everyone in the comment section, anyone that's viewing, let me know where you're from because I am interested. And you know what? It's good that my name's over there in America now. So big up. Thank you so much for letting me know that.
Here.
Thank you, Marcelo. I appreciate that. We have a super chat here from Bobby B with a £10 super chat. Big up, Bobby. Good to see Dele pressing when the opposition has the ball. The goal from Lucas has shades of Ajax. 100%. I agree with you. I actually commented on that. I actually done a fan cam for Chris Cowlin and John, who's doing them for We Are Tottenham TV today. And I actually said that I did have shades of Ajax, so I fully agree with you there. Let's hope this is the turning point for them both. Make sure you boys do a watch along against West Ham.
100%.
Look, Bobby, I promise you, no matter whether it's on my EH's channel or my channel, we're going to do something. There will be a watch along for you guys to tune into. So honestly, don't worry about it. It's coming. We're not going to fail you. Marcelo's up for it. I'm up for it. We'll get Lillywhite lay it on beforehand because I know he likes to watch the games there with his family and that. So we'll get him on beforehand as well. But honestly, Bobby, big up. Honestly, it helps so much with the channel. You've no idea how much it really does mean to me. It all helps me to create better content and stuff like that. So big yourself up, man. Much appreciation. And honestly, wish you the best. Thank you so much. Look, so that was Dele's performance. Bale's performance, lads. Honestly, great performance. For me, this is the player I think maybe is throwing his hat in against the ring for West Ham.
Yeah.
Honestly, shades of the old Gareth Bale.
If we can
get, honestly, I think we start him. I think we start him and maybe look to take him off near the end because he did look a bit tired today. He has lost the yard of pace. You can see that. But my God, is he on form? And Marcelo, he loves a goal against West Ham.
Yeah, he does. He does like a goal against West Ham. And listen, if Gareth Bale even is half of the player that is in his prime, we can absolutely tear West Ham apart. And we're missing someone on that right hand side. You know what I mean? I think Stevie B has had his fair shot. I think he has. He's yet to get a goal. Not good enough, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In all competitions, he's yet to get a goal in all competitions. Not even just the Premier League, all competitions, and that's just not good enough. That's not. You know what I mean? Like he needs to work on his finishing. He needs to work on his killer instinct. I know. Maybe it's lack of confidence, but geez, Louise, you know what I mean? It's the guy going to be lack of confidence the whole entire season. You know what I mean? So it's time for him to turn it around, and I think honestly. We save Stevie B for the next game against Wolfsberger, and we play him there. And as far as that, I would start Bale, and honestly, I would start Dele as well. I would start Dele Alli because I want to see Dele Alli to see him. He's finally looking, a little bit sharp. He's looking sharp. He's looking, strong. So I would like to see him. And by the way, Will Stewart, you're from North Carolina. I was there a month ago. So it's a great place.
Yeah, we have people from all over here. We have people from London, Australia, Limerick, California, USA, St. Kitts. We have the Isle of Wight. We have Will Stewart here, USA, James Watson, Canada, Adair Tetsoff, Ireland,
Carolina,
California, Bristol, North London. Good people, a lot of people, South Korea. People from everywhere, really. It's amazing to see. Southampton. Yeah, it's amazing to see, honestly, guys.
Yeah, no, dude, I'm telling you, but North Carolina, they have this place called Bojangles. Oh man, amazing fried chicken. They also have some great like buffets there. Oh man, North Carolina's it's a good place. I like it.
Yeah. No, honestly, lads, America is a country that, to be honest with you, I'd love to visit at some stage. I have a dream of being able to go to New York at Christmas time.
It's very
That'd be
different.
an absolute dream of mine.
The thing is about because I live more in the north. I live in Massachusetts, and it's just like it's crazy because I don't know how it's like in Ireland or England, but like you go down for a little bit, a couple of states down, it's just like it's almost like a completely different country. I mean, it's a complete different like culture. It's insane.
Yeah.
But
100%. And we have Kev Williams here. Remember the flick Dele pulled off whilst he was on the floor, which led to a goal against West Ham last year. Well, yeah, 100%. 100%. You're not too far wrong there. Lads, man of the match, obviously, Lucas. That's who we're going to give it to.
Yep.
For me, great performance. Honestly, loved it. Lucas Ronaldinho Moura, he's earned a nickname. Fair play to him. Absolutely loved his performance today.
Yeah. Are we going to do a player rating? Because I'm ready for a player rating.
Yeah, we're getting to a player rating. So,
lads, I'll have to tell you something right now, though. My phone currently is on only 3%, so I may not be able to stay for the player rating. So I'm sorry about that. It's just ill timing for me, and I do apologise. It's only on 3%. So I am going to have to head off now. But as I say, it's been a pleasure coming on. Thank you, David. Thank you, Marcelo. And hopefully I will be joining you guys before the game, after the game, maybe even for the watch along. I don't know, but as I say, it's been a pleasure coming on, guys. If you haven't already, get your super chats in, please. Keep supporting the Irish Hotspur on YouTube, the greatest content you can find on this platform. And it's been a pleasure coming on.
And before you go, most importantly, don't forget to plug your channel, the big one, the up and coming. You know you are. Give it a plug.
Yeah, so if you guys are watching this, as I say, keep supporting the Irish Hotspur. But I do have my own channel on YouTube, Lily White Lane, all kinds of Spurs content, previews, reviews, player ratings, the whole shebang. So make sure, if you haven't already, to go subscribe to my channel. And as I say, really do appreciate it. And before I end this, I am going to start up my new channel soon enough, which is going to be RC Sports, where you can see me talking about other sports, the likes of UFC, which I'm really into, boxing, even a bit of wrestling here and there, just all kinds of other sports, basketball, NFL, everything else. So please check me out over there. And as I say, it's been a pleasure coming on. And cheers.
Come on.
No problem at all. Big up, Robert. Everyone, make sure you get over, check out his content. The guy's absolutely phenomenal at what he does.
Don Robbie.
Pure facts. And honestly, starting up a second channel, he definitely is the Don Robbie, because Robbie's also started up a second channel as well. So you're definitely taking after him. Look, thanks very much for giving up your time and coming on, man. Really appreciate it, bro.
No worries whatsoever. It's been a pleasure coming on. Come on, you Spurs.
Right, come on, you
Spurs. Come on, you Spurs. Now, everyone else, I want you to get involved in the comment section here. I want you to get involved with this one. Marcelo. So we're going to go through the player ratings. Now we're going to give I think it was Dietrich Kane that asked for that. I think it was. Correct me if I'm wrong. So, look, we're going to start with Lloris. Everyone let us know, and when we bring up a player's name, let us know what you want to rate them. Hugo Lloris, honestly,
9.
Nothing he could do from the penalty. I'm going to give him a 9, honestly. I can't get the save out of my head, man. I'm still mesmerised. I'm still dizzy.
Yeah, no, that save was incredible. Incredible. I mean, just imagine if we concede that, you know what I mean? Probably the heads would have gone low, you know what I mean? That was a crucial save. It was a fantastic save. He could do no wrong. He also made a couple of decent other saves. I would give him a 9. 7, okay.
Yeah, no, I'd give him a 9. Do you want to answer this for Cass 55 first?
I was born in Brazil, but I'm living in the United States of America.
No, there you have it. Hopefully that kept you happy. Look, a lot of people giving them an 8 and a 7 here. For me, we're going to stick with a 9. Hugo Lloris a 9. Honestly, can't get the save on my head. I'm going to remember that for years to come. Brilliant.
Yeah.
We'll move on to Matt Doherty at right back. Being honest, I'm going to give him a 6. He got an assist, but defensively, the guy is all over the shop. Honestly, for the first 20 minutes, he may as well have been a concrete wall, because the ball.
Did he get an assist?
I don't think he got an assist. He slid Bale in.
Yeah, but Bale gave it to Son. Yeah, he gave it the ball to Bale.
But when he slid Bale in, when Bale done the back heel.
Oh, did he also do that? Okay. But I mean, come on, man. That was more Bale than it was Story.
Look, I have to pick him up somehow. Help me out, lad. I have to help the countryman out somehow.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you a 6. I'll give him a 6. All right. I gotta give Ireland a bone.
Connor Cusack giving him a 7.
7
Jason C giving him a 5.
See, that's why I would have given him. I would have given him a 5, but I agree with you. I'll give him a 6.
Yeah, no, look, we'll give him a 6 on the basis that he slid Bale into cross for Son, and he also slid Bale in for his delightful back heel. Yeah. And plus, he's Irish. I have to help him out somehow. It's it's embarrassing at times, but look, what can you do? A lot of people here giving him 6s and 5s, and we're going to move into Toby Alderweireld. I'm actually going to give him a 7. Look, I don't think he had too much to do, but
best defender
today. He had a good game. His passes were spot on today. Brilliant.
Yeah, I think Toby, he had a couple of really good pangs. Never really made a mistake. Was comfortable in the ball. I thought he was very good. I'll give him a 7 as well.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. We have a 7. We have a 4 here. Before we move on to Dyer Marcelo, Joe wants to know any plans of making your own channel one day, and Sue agrees, saying she thinks it'd be brilliant.
Oh man, look, guys, sometimes I don't even have enough time to go your channel, Matty Hayes' channel, so. Probably not much of a big chance in the future. The most you probably get out of me is a cameo, and you know what I mean. But you don't need no channel from me. You got Matt Hayes, you got the Irish Ospreys, you got Lily White Lane. You know what I mean. There's tons of great channel. You don't need me. You know what I mean. I'll just come in here and support it. But yeah, no, I'm working 2 jobs. You know what I mean. So it's a little bit tough.
Yeah, look, you never know what holds in the future. Look, if you guys keep showing them love and keep putting the pressure on them, you never know what's down the line. You really don't. You know what I mean? But look, Marcelo, the super sub. Look, you have a lot of. I'm going to start calling them the Marcelo super soldiers. Honestly, you have a lot of fan out here. But look, we're going to move on to Dyer's performance.
Yep.
Look.
Not much to say, really. He didn't really do anything. Nah, I'll give him a 6. He didn't. Okay, if you're gonna give Doherty a 6, you gotta give Dyer.
Okay, I'll give him a 6. I'll give him a 6.
What I mean? I'll say it was a standard performance. He didn't really do any big stupid mistake. I do remember he did get ripped apart once, but we're so used to it at this point, so it's just like whatever. I'll give him a 6.
Yeah, we'll go with a 6. We have a little Liverpool fan in here. Can't believe you've won. Yeah, it was never in doubt, honestly, to be honest with you. Geez, lad, we have a lot of people in here giving you some comments here. Oh no, yeah. Shout out to Marcelo. I love the passion. Rogue Marcelo, the Marcelo Maniacs. I love that one actually. That's
actually pretty good. Actually, I think that's the one. Marcelo Maniacs. Come on, keep that one.
You know, I have the Harris Army, we have the Matt Army, and now we have the Marcelo Maniacs.
I mean, I am a little bit crazy.
Love out here.
Yeah,
we'll go back to the player ratings. Number 6. Everyone's going to go fair with Eric Dyer on a number 6.
Yeah. No more.
Look,
than that, though.
I just take this from David P as well. Really hope Doherty turns around the season for you, David. As a Korean, I know the feeling hurts me when Son struggles, and plastic fans jump all over him. No, look, we'll never turn on Sonny. You know what I mean. We're big fans. No, it doesn't come any bigger than Marcelo. Doherty, honestly, I think we're just clutching the straws with this guy right now.
Yeah,
that's my opinion.
If you compare Doherty with Son, then I don't know, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sonaldo has too much credit in the bank. You know what I mean? To be that. No. Listen,
I think everyone here is delighted to see the positivity back here. You know, the smile on your face. You're getting a lot of love here today. You've seen the fight and win, Sian. We have Shamu Van Schlong. Marcelo, have you seen the fight and win? Seattle Sounders guy.
Have you seen the fight and win Seattle Sounders guy? No, I don't know who that is. That?
No, I don't know.
Not familiar with them. No. But as far as the Lo Celso shirt, honestly, I am going to buy a Sonaldo home shirt. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll be doing a giveaway. I don't know like, you know what I mean, if we can do set up something like that in this channel. I have actually a Lo Celso and last season Kane 3rd shirt. The Spurs stores accidentally sent me a second jersey, an extra jersey, and they wouldn't want to pay for the return shipping. And the return shipping costs like $60. So I said, look, listen, if you're not going to pay for the return shipping, I'm just going to keep it. And they're like, all right. So I have an extra Kane jersey and then a Lo Celso jersey. So if you ever want to set if you ever want to set a giveaway, I'll do that. But look,
look, it's completely up to you. That's completely up to you. Whenever you decide you can part with them. You know what I mean? I'll do whatever you want. We'll take a couple more comments. We'll get back into the player ratings. David, do you think we can still finish top 6? Yes, 100%. I do. Yeah, I'm kind of scared that there are much better teams. Chelsea, Liverpool, United, City, Leicester. Look, you never write off Jose Mourinho and Cass. That's all I'm going to say to you. Addy Troops, who you want in round of 16? Honestly, to be honest with you, who I do want is, I actually think Benfica might take Arsenal out. And I remember, I still haven't let this go. They hurt me years ago in this Europa League. They hurt me years ago when they had Luis João and there was some other lad at the back. Basically, look, I went into the game expecting to win and knocked us out. So I hold a grudge against Benfica, so I wouldn't mind taking them, But look, we'll go back.
But come on, Super Jan. Oh, man.
I know, but look, I can't let go what they done to me years ago, Marcelo. Honestly, I can't. That was my time. I was supposed to win a UEFA Cup back then. I was supposed to walk out to the friends on the estate, all the United Liverpool fans, and, give them all a few nuggies and some wedgies, but they let me down against Benfica. So I hold that grudge. But look, we're going to go back into the player ratings. Ben Davies, look, honestly, I'm going to give the guy a 3 because he's being fun week in, week out. 0. He doesn't learn his lesson.
0. I'm getting him 0. Honestly, he didn't do anything. So I'm gonna give him a 0. I'm tired of this whole thing. Like, oh yeah, but he's you know what I mean? He goes in there, you know what I mean? He tries his best. Like, I don't care if you try your best, bro. If you're not good enough, you're not good enough. And as far as I'm concerned, I didn't see a single cross from Davies. I didn't see a single chance created from Davies. I didn't see a single good tackle from Davies. Didn't see a single pass from Davies where I'm like, wow, that was a great pass. You know what I mean? Or that's a great tackle. Or, you know what I mean? That's some great dribbling from Davies. You know what I mean? I've never said that once. You know what I mean? So I'm going to give him a 0. He didn't do anything. You don't go out there. If you go out there, just because you show up and you win a game doesn't mean you deserve a number. I'm giving him a 0. He deserves it.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with you, to be honest with you. I'm sick of this guy. Actually, sorry, I'm not even calling him Davies anymore. Sorry, it's Mr. Non. It's my fault.
Yeah.
We have Brian Island saying, looks like he was part of a back 3 at times. Yeah, look, he was tucking in and stuff like that. But, Brian, honestly, you know as well as I do, the guy really he really gets under my skin, and that's to be honest with you, the polite way of putting it.
See, if that was Regulon, the reason why I'm giving you a 0, right? If that was Regulon, right, I would have said, okay, it's a 3 out of 10 performance, right? But the fact that Davies does that week in and week out, you know what I mean? It's the shades of the same performances. It's just the different teams. You know what I mean? He does it against. It's the same performance, but different teams that he does it against. It doesn't matter who you put him with. You know what I mean? He does the same crap. So I'm just sick of it. If he's gonna keep putting that performance, 0.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, we have a super chat here that I have to get to first before we move on into the midfield. Jordan Stevens doesn't want us to get onto the midfield. Ben Davies wouldn't have a clue. Where is he even if he had a map stuck to his head? Clueless and gets spun. Great content, David Marcelo. First of all, Jordan, big yourself up. Honestly, the super chats really do help the channel grow. You know what I mean? It keeps me going as well. It keeps me pumping out this content. I've been going since more or less 3:30 today, and pumping out content on basically a lot of channels, just so you guys, can basically get the real talk, the real lowdown, because we all know the Irish Hotspur, Marcelo, unfiltered. We speak the truth. So honestly, big up Jordan. The $4.99, it really does help. It goes a long, long way. So thank you very much, and thanks very much for the comment. And I'm glad you're enjoying the content. And I agree with you on Ben Davies. Like I said, he should take his boots off and give them a wave. And that's even if they accept him, to be honest with you.
He's honestly a mannequin for the club. You know what I mean? He's just there to show.
That's what we're going to call him now. We're going to call him the mannequin. That's his new nickname, the mannequin. Love it, lad. Brilliant. I absolutely love that lad. That's his new name. Big up Brian Ireland as well. By the way, Brian Ireland, everyone get over and check out the guy's podcast, Tottenham Away. Absolutely brilliant. Marcelo, he did tell me he was looking to get you on it before. So, look, here's your chance, Brian Ireland. Marcelo's here. If you want him on, get in the comments. Let him know. But, yeah, big up yourself. Great podcast. I really do enjoy it. I love getting on it. Love being on it. So big yourself up, man. It's a great podcast. And look, don't be afraid to hit me up. I'd love to come on again. I never turn down an opportunity. So we're going to go into midfield. Sissoko, being honest, I'm going to give him a 6. Look, a bit sloppy on the ball. But he gets stuck in. I love it. He gets stuck in. I'm going to give him a 6. I actually thought that was the one area we failed to control today was in that midfield with him and Winks.
You're being a little bit courteous. I'm giving him a 4. The penalty. Cannot. That's a stupid penalty to give. Nah, like, I'm sorry. You give. Honestly, if you start giving these, I don't care if you pay 90 minutes of fantastic. Like, I don't care if you look like Ronaldinho for 90 minutes. If you make that one stupid individual error, I'm going to start giving you, like, lower scores because I'm sick and tired of individual FC. It's a 4 out of 10 in my book. 4 out of 10. In my opinion, he can't get more. It's a stupid penalty to give away. And
oh yeah, actually, do you know what? Sorry, I was getting carried away. I completely forgot about the penalty. So he's going down to a 4. I agree. We're going to give him a 4 because it's absolutely clumsy, to be honest with you. I'm sick of giving away penalties. It's really starting to piss me off. And by the way, Brian Ireland said he'd love to have you on, Marcelo. So
come on.
Look, yeah. So we're going to go with a 4 for him. Harry Winks. Oh man, this guy really irritates me.
Was he even in the game today? I don't even remember him, bro.
This is the thing,
I just remember him getting a yellow card. That was about it.
You know, I think I've seen him pop up about 3 times, you know, and every time the pass was negative. Honestly, I'm going to give the guy a 2 because, honestly, he didn't show up, man.
Nah, you can't give him worse than Sissoko. You can't give him worse than Sissoko, though. Sissoko.
Well, I'll give him a 3 then. I'll give him a 4. No, 3. 3 is generous. Honestly, 3 is a generous because he just... You know, he pops up, he does one little pass, and then he skimmies off again. Look at me, I got my name put out there. I'm going to hide again for the next 10 minutes. He really annoys me. I am genuinely actually going to give him a 3. I thought Sissoko was better at a 2.
I feel like that's a little bit harsh. But I will say this. Overall in the game, Sissoko did have more of an effect. Even though he gave away that penalty, he did have more of an effect. So, Winks didn't really create any chances. I even like honestly, I legit not even like hating. I legitimately forgot that he was playing in the game, David. I legit like when I saw the yellow card. You remember in the watch along? I'm like, oh wait, Winks is on. You know what I mean? Like I was like, oh my god, that's Winks.
I was about to say there was one stage in the second half. I was about to say, geez, did Winks get taken off, lads? Next thing across, you know, super little Harry with his stupid little shuffle pops up. Here I am, Dave. Pass it back to the centre back, and then off I go. And I was sitting there infuriated by him. Infuriated. I'm like, you know, I haven't seen you for 20 minutes, and the first thing you do is pass it to the centre back backwards when I want to go and kill the game. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Honestly, 0. I'm giving him a 0 for that, bro. No. He gets a 0 from me.
big up, Joseph THFC 81. Get Davies out of my club. He is stealing from us.
Yep.
Yeah. Honestly. The guy wears a balaclava around the training complex. I'm convinced because, you know, he's stealing the living at Tottenham. He is honestly.
I'm starting to wonder if Davies the most idiotic player I've ever seen or the most genius player I've ever seen because somehow he's figured out a way to make, you know, 100K a week while playing at a top 6, you know, Premier League club. So
with a new contract, may I add?
Yeah, that man is like Ocean's 11, bro. He's like George Clooney from Ocean's 11, bro. This guy's just literally robbing off us, man. Oh man.
Yeah, 100%. Big up Joseph, by the way. $3.99 super chat. You know, it all helps, no matter how little you can give. Honestly, and don't get me wrong, I'm aware there's people that can't give. As you know, I will still get your comments up. Do not panic. I'm fully aware of the situation out there at the minute and stuff like that. Winks has lost all his confidence. Look, I don't think he had any to begin with, Brian. The guy really is annoying. He really does wind me up, I have to say. He's really starting to grind my gears, the guy. You know, we give him chance after chance. Big up Lappers. You know, we give him chance after chance. And he just, look, he strolls around like he's Pirlo. No, Inspector E. He strolls around thinking he's Pirlo. Yeah. That's the problem. Yeah. That's the problem. You know what I mean?
He's not Pirlo.
Honestly, that's the problem. Like, but you know, good thing that we walked the everyone up to these sort of players, Marcelo. Yeah. We exposed them for the frauds. So then we're going to go with. We'll start with Gareth Bale. Do you know what? I'm going to give him an 8 tonight. Very positive performance, and you know, I had a moment of nostalgia, a few flashbacks from the Gareth Bale era. So yeah, big up Gareth Bale. I'm going to give him an 8.
Yeah, I'm giving him an 8 as well. I was going to give him a 7, but then I remember that goal, and that was just an amazing goal. He also got an assist. Can't really
Yeah.
ask any more from him, really. I mean, wish he could have played the 90 minutes, but maybe being saved up for West Ham. But yeah, I thought it was an 8 performance. It was a very good performance from Bale.
Yeah, 100%. I was very happy with him. The general consensus is a 9 or an 8, which is good.
Yeah.
Brian Ireland, a few years back, he was good. Remember Real Madrid? Yeah. Look, Brian, you know how I feel on this. Honestly, we can't let the guy live off a Real Madrid performance. Like you said, the key word in that comment is years.
Yeah.
Years ago. Do you know what I mean? Look,
and
we need him
remember,
the here and now. This is the guy that was supposed to come in for the here and now when we need him. He was
Yeah.
going to spearhead the new revolution at Tottenham. And he just hasn't done it. He just hasn't done it, Brian. And celery agent here winks prances around like some privileged little. Never have I seen a homegrown Spurs player not play, ready to bleed for the club. He is a phony. Well, there you are. Couldn't have said it better myself. You're keeping me out of trouble by putting in that comment and I have to read it. So big yourself up, celery. Look.
Celery just writes whatever's in our mind. He's our alter
ego. Yeah, 100%. And Brian Ireland, he shit the bed, and I know that was ages ago. Yeah, I know. You know how I feel on him, Brian. I'm only taking the piss with you. As well, we're going to move over to Lucas Moura, my man. The match, I'm going to give him a 9.
Yeah, I'm giving him a 9. Fantastic. He was superb today. His dribbling was insane. Movement was insane. Took on every defender. Wolfsberg literally just took them all on and just said, yeah, like I'm just gonna do you, and he just fantastic goal. That's some Ajax Lucas Moura goal, and that was fantastic. And very happy with them. Hopefully, he can keep it up. You know what I mean? That's hopefully. But it was a very good performance from him today. He was definitely our best forward.
Yeah, honestly, his goals gave me flashbacks of Amsterdam. At times, I thought I was sitting in the coffee shops, chilling. Do you know what I mean? That's where I thought I was. What a guy! What a performance tonight. Very happy with the guy.
Yeah.
Dele Alli. What would you give Dele Alli, Marcelo?
7. Thought it was a good start. It's a good start. I know. I think I would have given him a higher score if he scored a goal. If he scored a goal, but I think his killer instinct's just not there. If that was Dele Alli of old, man. I watched back the highlights, and I watched some of the chances he got. Dele Alli of old eat those chances up. He eat those chances up. So for me, I'll give Dele Alli a 7.
Yeah. I'd give him a 7. Look, I'm still going to be slightly 7. On the harsh side. As good as he was tonight, I'm still going to be on the harsh side because he still has a lot to do to kind of basically get our fans back on side, in my opinion. Let's not sugarcoat it. He's let us down. He's been a whiny little bitch. You know what I mean? So hopefully now we can just use this as a springboard and continue. I think the general consensus here in the comments is a 7 anyway. So I think people are happy to give us that. JS giving him a 6. JS really hasn't forgiven him. And then we're going to move up top to Sonny. We're going to move on to Sonny then. He played first half cameo. Honestly, I thought it was a good first half by Son. It was good. He was direct. He also had that shot where he nearly scored before he eventually got his goal. I'm going to give Son a 7. I'm delighted. Like we said, Puskas winner, playing the Puskas arena and scoring. What better way? What a better night for him?
I would say this. I'll give him an 8. Just because he scored the first goal, and the first goal is usually the most important goal, especially against these smaller teams that are going to look to defend. He opened up the game for us, and honestly, you know what I mean? Like, he only had 45 minutes, so for 45 minutes to get a goal, you know what I mean, to creating the chances he created, he put a great performance, so I'm going to give him an 8, in my opinion.
Yeah, okay, we'll go with an 8. The general consensus in here is an 8 anyway. Inspector E, game, ATX7 gaming, Will Stewart and stuff like that. So happy days. Jordan, what I'll say to you is you best believe it, buddy. You best believe I'm good crack on a night out as well when you get me going. But look, Marcelo. Sorry, go on.
No, I was just laughing. the comment, yeah, it was good.
But no, look, guys. There you have it. There's the player rating. So I hope we've kept D-Trex Kane happy. And look quickly, Marcelo, are you confident going into Sunday?
Oh,
and by the way, a couple more minutes before we head off. So your super chats, if you want to get them in, get us a question. We'll definitely get it answered before we sign off. So yeah, it's up to you guys. But Marcelo, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no. Of course, we're confident against West Ham. Listen, they're on a little good run. You know what I mean? They celebrated their being 2 minutes and top four. As far as Mourinho, I'll give him an 8. The fact he was able to rotate the squad, get the result that we needed, a big result, it's fantastic. It's much needed. We can have Kane, Son, Højbjerg, and Baller going fresh on to Sunday, which is very important. So, but as far as the West Ham game, very confident. I definitely think we can win. I think if we do beat West Ham, though, I think we will go on a run. We will go on a run again, and we will, find our form again. And I think once we find our form, we can be a very dangerous team. Very dangerous team. I think our team is lacking a lot of confidence right now. It's lacking a lot of momentum, and we need to start picking up momentum. You know what I mean? We need to start picking up wins. You know what I mean? Go on a 5-win streak. 8-win streak. We need to start doing that. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I'm confident against West Ham, and I'm confident we're going to smash them. Going to smash the Spammers.
I'm confident as well. We have Gary, Paul, Speed, and Bale and Dele need to play 90 minutes, get match fit to go smash everyone. Bale left footed and Son is right footed. As play Bale left and Son right. Dele behind Kane. Job done. Love the confidence, man. Look, do you know what? Look, a lot of people are calling for the foursome of Kane, Dele, Bale, and Son. Will it work? I think it's too early to tell. Honestly,
I think that
all comes down to Bale and Dele Alli and how much they want to work to be in there and create a formidable foursome. I do believe that is up to them. That's my personal opinion. There's every chance it could happen and that it could take off. What do you think, Marcelo?
Listen, I think yeah, go with it, because I mean, if we go back to the same way, you know what I mean, the same players, you know what I mean, in the midfield, you know what I mean, it hasn't been working out, David. So I think, and we also know what Dele Alli is like when he has Harry Kane. We all know how good Dele Alli is when he has Harry Kane. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think him and Kane could work really well together, and I think, you know what I mean, Bale, you know what I mean, he's on a hot run of form. It's important to I think it's important to play them tomorrow. I think, or not tomorrow, on Sunday, because we want to keep the momentum going. We don't want to, just bench players and then, you know what I mean, wait next 4 games for them to play. That's not, you know what I mean. We need to start giving these guys some opportunities to build momentum.
Yeah.
So I would play Dele in West Ham, and I would play Bale as well.
Yeah. Well, yeah, do you know what? Fuck it. Why not? Why not? Yeah. We have Inspector E here. David, who would you play at centre back? Me personally, I'd actually go with Toby Alderweireld and yeah, I'd play Tanganga in beside him.
Play Aurier. Yeah, play Aurier and Reguilon.
Aurier and Reguilon, 100%. Yeah. That's what I would do. But look, lads, honestly, going into the West Ham game, honestly, like I said before, we're going to show them up for the frauds they are. We're going to start nicknaming them the scammers. We only talk about West Ham when the game rolls around, because usually it's like, we pick up 3 points here. You know what I mean? But they talk about us all the time because they aspire to be us. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's their cup final. But look, honestly, I can see us really deflating some West Ham fans Sunday. I can see us turning up with some swords and absolutely, cleaning up with the bubbles, absolutely taking them out, bursting them all. And we're going to turn them from the hammers to the spanners. I love a bit of ham. I know I love some roast ham on a Sunday. I would definitely be eating some West Ham with some spuds, some vegetables. Get the greens in there, yourself, keep it healthy. So I'm looking forward to that slap-up meal after the West Ham game, basically, because I do think we're going to be eating ham Sunday. And I'm confident, lads. I'm confident. I do think this is going to be the turnaround of form. I do think we're going to go on a nice little run now. And honestly, hold on to your hats, get on the train, buckle in, because this could be a special end to the season.
Yeah, come on.
What do you think, fellow?
Oh, absolutely. Look, listen, I have no shadow of doubt. No shadow of doubt that Jose Mourinho can turn this around, win us the Europa League, win us the League Cup. You know what I mean? I don't care what the last game was like against City. We can beat them. We beat them more times than they've beaten us. You know what I mean? As far as I'm concerned, so far this season we're 1-1. You know what I mean? That's how I'm looking at it, and we're gonna even up the scores. Not even up. We're gonna bring up the scores. You know what I mean? So listen, I don't care about Man City. We're gonna beat them in the League Cup final. Jose is gonna go in the Europa League run like he always does, and then you know what? I'm even gonna say it. We're gonna finish top 4. Screw it. We're gonna finish top 4. Jose's gonna figure out how to do it. He's gonna knock out Liverpool. The Scousers, they're going to be down there crying in Europa League, and then we're going to knock out the Chelsea scum. That Chelsea team, I'm telling you, that Chelsea team is just a new manager bounce written all over it. I'm telling you, bro, they're gonna fall off. And as far as West Ham, you're a 10-pot club. I don't care what you have to say, bro. You haven't won anything in your history. You have no history. You only wins when you look back and you say, what has West Ham accomplished? You would say, oh, that time Lanzini got a 3-3 win. You know what I mean? I remember West Ham telling me that was like Instable versus Liverpool and AC Milan. Absolute jokesters of fans. You know what I mean? That we're their Champions League final. You know what I mean? They're celebrating a draw like, you know what I mean? They won the final. So they're idiots. We're gonna do them. We're Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah, 100%, lad. I absolutely love that. 100%. We have Tommy G here. I think West Ham might do us. Sorry, David.
Nope.
Look, Tommy. Honestly,
you will be sorry. You know what? You will be sorry after you're wrong. You will be having to say sorry to David after you're wrong.
Honestly, I think you're after committing a sin, and you need to go to confession, man. Because, you know, look, I honestly can see us going on a naughty little run, like Connor put in a comment saying, "No, naughty little run." I agree. I do think we can go on a naughty little run. And honestly, if we win, I want you to send me a picture of you in church at a confession box and confessing. Like, you'd never back against your team, ever. Yeah. Even if I'm not the most confident going into it, I will never, ever back against Tottenham. I always believe on the day, we will show up no matter how bad things get. Look, you know, I was right on a lot of things tonight. I got my hair prediction right tonight. It was the Gareth Bale. I did say a 3-0 at halftime. I did predict we'd score 4 goals. The only thing I got wrong was the clean sheet. Maybe that's the tie coming out of me. Marcelo, back to winning ways. The duo's back together. Absolutely love you for giving up your time, brother. Big thank you very much for that. And I'm sure I'm talking for everybody else as well. You've got a lot of praise in here, a lot of good comments tonight.
Come on. No, listen, it's not giving up time. It's, you know what I mean? I love the time. I love this time, you know what I mean? Hanging out with you guys, hanging out with Spurs fans. It's the time I look forward to the most. That's why, you know what I mean? I work sometimes a full day just so I can get in here, you know what I mean? Talk to you and Matty Hayes. It's the things I love to do, man. I love this. So, and it's not giving up any time, bro. I love it.
And we love you too, Marcelo. You bring the positivity. I have to say, brother, it's been a long stretch for a few weeks. It's absolutely great to see the smile back on your face. I'm happy again. It's all good. I'm absolutely delighted. You know, the Marcelo maniacs out there. You know, big up the Marcelo maniacs. Big up the Harris Army. You know, great 4-1 win. May as well put us in the last 16 already. Get our names in the draw. We're the boss at the door. We're going to decide who's allowed in the last 16. In Jose we trust. Come on, you Spurs. Roll on West Ham. I can't wait. I love our ham roast dinner. Let's go, baby.